get ready to fall into crafts here on SoCraftastic, because on today's episode of Crafty Friday, I'm showing you some quick and easy room decor DIYs that are perfect for fall time. There's even a little doodle hedgehog. I just want to hug you. Right now my room smells like pumpkin, vanilla, cinnamon, and spices, and there are little pumpkins all over, so it's perfect in here. And I want to show you guys just how you can make your room look a little bit more festive for the fall. I'm even going to throw in some ideas of things that you can buy at the store, even the dollar store, for really cheap, to just give your room a little bit of extra color and pizzazz. Without further ado, let's just get into the tutorials. Double snap. For the first project, I'm using a mason jar, a flameless tea light, some Mod Podge, a sponge brush, and fake leaves. Also, raffia or string is optional. Now I'm removing all of my leaves from the branch. If you have some in a bag, that's okay too. Cover your work area so you don't make a mess, and remove the lid from the mason jar. Here I'm applying Mod Podge to the back of the leaf with my sponge brush, and then I'm going to place it onto the mason jar. Use a generous amount of Mod Podge and then press down the edges of the leaf with your fingers. Then once the Mod Podge is mostly clear, I'm going to go ahead and place my second leaf on by repeating the same steps. Keep going until all of your leaves are placed, let it dry completely, and then put another coat over the whole entire jar and let that dry. For the finishing touch, I'm going to tie a bow and then drop in the tea light. Here's a quick tip. Pick up a fun, festive tissue box. I got this one from Target. Time for project number 2, some framed artwork. As you can see here, I'm drawing a little bitty adorable hedgehog. But if you don't like to draw, or you just want a more crisp image, you can print one out or use a sticker. Once I have all of my lines laid out with pencil, I'm going to go back over them with a Pilot G2 black gel pen. And then once the ink has dried, I'm going to color it in. I'm using a colored pencil for the leaf, well, a couple of colored pencils. And then I'm going to use some Crayola markers to just color in the body and the little spiky guys. Choose a piece of pretty patterned scrapbook paper, and then you're going to cut that down to the size of the insert that comes with your frame. My frame is from Michael's and it was fairly inexpensive because it was on sale. And then you can just put your picture onto the piece of scrapbook paper. I glued mine with Mod Podge actually. Get it? Fall? Because he has a leaf. Yeah. Next, I'm replacing my duct tape heart garland with some duct tape leaf garland. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on this project, you can of course watch my video from Valentine's Day, but basically you're just going to make a duct tape sheet, so you're laying down 2 pieces, flipping them over, and then put 2 pieces on the back to cover the sticky parts. Once you have your sheet, you're going to lay a leaf on, or you can freehand it, but I find that tracing the leaf is much easier. And then I'm just going to cut it out, and as you can see, I already have cut this one over here. Once you have enough leaves, you can just tape them onto a piece of embroidery floss, and then time to hang it up. Another way to prepare for fall is to fill your room with a sweet aroma. I got some potpourri and this leafy container from Kohl's for 70% off. For this last DIY, you're going to use some pretty paper, and I'm taking a duct tape roll and tracing around it. Basically, all you need to do is get 6 circles, it doesn't matter which size they are, cut them out of whatever kind of paper, and then you're going to fold each circle in half. Once they're folded, glue them all together, so I'm just placing the white sides together. When all 6 of them are joined, you're going to cut a piece from the bottom so your pumpkin can stand, and then you'll glue the final 2 white sides together. Use a small strip from a brown paper bag to add a stem. That's all for the DIY, but here are a few more ways that I decorated my room. I placed my dryer hose pumpkin, which I have a video for from last fall if you're interested. I placed that on my dresser next to a little tiny pumpkin that I got from Michael's. And then these silver serving platters are actually from Dollar Tree, so they were only $1 each. And I just put my jewelry on them. The one has leaves with my hoop earrings, and then I have a bow at the corner of one of them. If you use any of my decoration ideas, then please show me a picture on Instagram and use hashtag SoCraftastic in the caption. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it gave you some ideas for how to decorate your room or your house for this upcoming fall season. If you're new to my SoCraftastic channel, I want to let you guys know that I put a new DIY video every single Friday, and I call it Crafty Friday. Last week on Crafty Friday, I showed you all how to make beaded pearl bracelets. They're super pretty, and here are the photos that my viewers sent to me. There are so many different colors and beads and designs, and they're just so beautiful, and you guys are super creative. So thank you for sending those photos in to me. I look forward to seeing all your pictures from this video of these projects as well. But I do like to put a second video out during the week, usually on a Tuesday or Wednesday, so be sure to stay tuned for those. I just recently posted a rainbow loom bracelet called the Cinnamon Twist, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Check out all of my links in the description box below, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hey guys, get ready to fall. Noise! Ow! Spark a leaf. A leaf? Wait. This should be a thing. Hey! Today's Okay, no, yeah, that was it. Because la 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 la, when I mess up, I'm like, hey. And at the end that, oh, stop it. Hippie pants, blue socks. Tired. Apparently when I pretend to snore, it just makes me cough. Lesson learned.